Hello, welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. Welcome back again, James. My apologies there.
Take two.
Yeah, welcome back, you filthy animals. Before we start, shout out to Sean. I met him in Prescott yesterday. I'm not sure if he's from Prescott, but he said he was a big fan of the show. He's just had spinal surgery, so we couldn't go to the final game of the season. And he did say that he watches every video, and his wife confirmed that. So,
good man.
So fair play, Sean.
Yeah,
all the best.
Feel better soon, mate.
Shout out to Joe as well. And I think that's it for the shout outs.
Oh, right, okay, fair.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do a quick season review, I suppose. We'll try and keep it brief because we don't really want to break over old ground again, do we, to be honest with you?
What a memorable season.
Well, another one to forget, though, isn't it? Survived by the skin of our teeth last day of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, not been pretty. And I finally just relief again. As we said that word on Sunday when we were talking.
Big word as well.
The word for it is relief. It's just one of those things now where it's just like, thank fuck that's over. But even now, we're looking at this week, and this week's been an absolute ball ache. And with the season finished, I want some time off. Paul, I want to go on holiday.
Where are you going on holiday?
I'm going on holiday, but you know what I mean? But, you know,
no, I know the exact same feeling. I think everyone's feeling that, aren't they? We just want a break from it. But I know what I'm like. I'm saying I need a break from it, but in 2 weeks I'll be like, where's pre-season? Who are we signing? You know what I mean? So it's fucking...
When's the fixtures out sort of thing as well? I
suppose we should mention Connor Cody's not getting signed. That's been announced today. I was a bit surprised when I thought, for $4.5 million, it's a snip. You know, it's a bargain, but
it shows a couple of things there. Either one, we haven't got $4.5 million to spend. Two, Mashiri is actually selling, and there's no point in him spending money if he's going to be selling the club.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a big reason, especially with some of the rumours that have been flying around today that he's selling a massive stake, not to the sponsor, within the club of around 50% of this MSP. Which is going to take them over the 49% threshold.
So what's this reminded me of then? Did you ever see Juice Bigelow, male Gigolo?
Yeah.
When he goes to see Jabba the Slut, and he goes, like, I'm not a big fan of Rob Schneider, but when he goes, what's he say? He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I think this is some kind of mistake. And she goes, did you say steak? It's a shit film, but that's a good line. Though.
I feel like put you on the list after time for just going off on tangents.
Sorry about that, yeah. Sorry about that. Did you say steak? But whether these rumours are true or not, I guess we'll find out in the next few weeks.
Well, also with him going is Niels Nkunku, who's also gone to Saint Etienne
for €2 million, and apparently he's getting sold to Lyon for 12.5, which we get fucking. Oh, we are such a soft touch.
Aren't we? You know, when you look up in the dictionary, it's like, what is the definition of Everton? That. But let's be honest, he was wank. He wasn't good. He wasn't a good player at all. I will always have the Newcastle game where he stunk the gaff out.
And I only found out today, didn't I, through the chat group, that Moise Kean has been sold already.
Yeah,
I was like, when's he getting sold? But
it was about April or something, wasn't it?
I don't know.
But that was part of like the whole deal anyway. They had to stump up the cash at one point, so we've had to.
I think
we've got it, but that is in this season, as in last season's financial.
I was gonna say, like, when we want to say what was the best game of the season, we've all say Brighton, but for me personally, I'm like, because obviously I wasn't at that game. I was gonna say Arsenal. Was that the Tarkowski game as well? Yeah. Did we share that?
I've got my view.
Did we share that? Right. Yeah. I think we did. Yeah. So basically, Dave don't really. You know, you don't really bet, you don't do many bets at all like that. And anyway, you shouldn't bet anyway, blah, blah, blah. But Dave has done a $5 bet.
Blues, sponsored by Steak.com.
Yeah, imagine it. Was it a $5 bet?
$5
Tarkowski to score, Everton to win 1-0. So obviously, Tarkowski scores. And then the last 20 minutes is just hilarious from me and Paul Bauer. But at one point, right, there's 80 minutes gone, and Pickford's got the ball, Dave just goes
69 it was.
Just fucking sit on it! And we're like, Dave, you can't sit on it for 20 minutes. I got that boss picture where you're just so relieved after it. Wow, that was some game, that though.
Yeah, well, it just showed what the team was capable of when we've had a striker in place.
Yeah, and that's where I want to kind of give a pat on the back to Dice there, because no one expected us to get something out of that game. And the same with the Brighton one as well. That, You know, I know he's not done everything right, but no one's infallible, are they? You know what I mean? So it's, you know, it's...
the whole season has hinged on us not having a recognised striker on the side.
Correct, yeah.
It's as simple as that. If Lampard had Calvert-Lewin, probably for the length of time that Dyche has had Calvert-Lewin, would it have been a different scenario? Would you have had better look out of it? But it just Everton's dumb luck. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We've panicked in the last minute and we've gone and brought in Neil Maupay, who wasn't good enough, unfortunately. And if news is true that he's off to his old Italian side, he leaves. He leaves. That's it. And I think there should be nothing more said about him.
He can't play up front on his own. That's the thing. He didn't suit our system. I will have to say though, whoever this scout is, like for them Italian clubs, to be like, Gaffer, got one for you. French striker, no caps. 1 goal in 60 games. Come on now. Sack him, wouldn't you? But I do remember actually early on in the season, because we started the season without a striker. You know, there was no one to play up front. I think Anthony Gordon was doing it for a bit. And Lampard said in a press conference, this can't happen next time. And I've told him that. And I thought, fair play, for saying that, because, not a lot many managers want to do that, do they?
When he got to January, and we were still dicking about doing nothing, whether that's the board or whatever, and, Software coming out and saying, if you want a striker, I'll get you a striker.
That was that Dan Juma deal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was, wasn't it?
Did you see his statement the other week where he's, sounding regretful?
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him, yeah.
Oh, put him on the list. Prick. There you go. We're trying to get to a nice round number here before the start of the new season. So, Arno Dan Juma, you just made the list.
Save that? Oh,
yeah, he can go on the fucking list. Prick. He deserves everything he gets.
I can't tell you the exact number. I have to go back and confirm because I've got this book, the original book, and I've got to scroll.
And you scroll.
So I kind of need to work out what number I'm up to. We know it's over 100.
There was a tweet earlier from him where he put the hard work, no holidays, the hard work doesn't stop. It's like, mate, you've just had a 6-month holiday sat on your fucking ass.
Remember we were buzzing with him for a minute because he scored the equaliser past Bournemouth and then Bournemouth scored the winner past Spurs.
Well, it's like when Charlton scored the equaliser against Liverpool.
Who would you say your player of the season was, Dave? It's an interesting one, this.
It comes down to 2, really. Pickford and Tarkowski. Only because of
go for James.
Simply because he won me at Oliver as soon as But no, ultimately it's Pickford. He's been that one mainstay. I mean, I know
I'm going to give one to Tarkowski because he's played every game, which I mean, I don't Pickford as him, but I expect that from Pickford now. You know what I mean?
Pickford? Was it outfield player?
Yeah, outfield player. Okay, right. Pickford may have played every game. No, Begovic played one
in the league.
Yeah, I think he did.
All right. And he's on a postcard.
Yeah, let us know.
That's what I was just thinking.
So I've worked it out, mate. So I was thinking about this, and I said, I'm going for Tarkowski, player of the season, and I'm going to give Dwight McNeil, young player of the season. Can I do that?
Yeah, because it would we'd have only had Anthony Gordon to look at, and it's not much of a choice.
Yeah.
No, but and also most improved was Dwight McNeil. McNeil coming in under Dyche has been a revelation. And we even said at some point McNeil is not the answer for Everton, merely because of how he was being played. The position.
Now you look at him, he's indispensable, isn't he? Really?
Yeah. But there was a lot said about McNeil.
To give the Corey a pat on the back as well. He's done well since coming back in the team.
12 appearances under Dyche, 5 goals. 3 assists or something like that.
Some goals as well, by the way. Some of these goals were belters as well.
The goal against Brighton was brilliant. But just looking back at McNeil, I mean, we looked at the start of the season, and I think it was something like he had 30 or 40 chances created. I mean, it basically just were chances created that weren't assists and weren't converted into goals because he had someone like fucking Vega stuck up front with him, or Chris Wood. So you knew that he was capable of doing something.
Might be an option for us now, I guess. But let's see.
But you know what I mean? It was like you could see what he's got.
True, yeah.
And you just think if Calvert-Lewin was fit we were launching balls in left, right, and centre with him.
Yeah, true.
Under Lampard, it's just we had short ass who couldn't hit the full ass with a fucking
What would you say was your goal of the season, Dave? I know most people are saying it's a toss-up between the Damari Gray goal and Seamus Coleman's. But you know what I thought was a really good goal this season? It was Palace at home when McNeil scored, only played it through him.
Yeah.
And we'll be back
goal of the season.
Wolves won against United was good as well.
Goal of the season was Sunday.
True, yeah, that's true, yeah.
The
Tamari Gray one was in goal of the season, wasn't it? And I was there for that one.
Coleman's was as well.
Yeah.
No,
Coleman's one was mad though, because even
That's
went
what
in,
I mean.
remember?
That's
We
what
were
I
like, what has that gone in? What?
For sheer ridiculousness, I said it in an interview, for sheer ridiculousness, it's Coleman's. For what it was, it's Decore's. It's like, what was your goal of the season in '94? Barry Owens. What was your goal? What was your goal of the season in '98? Farrelly's.
Kind of Farrelly, yeah.
Because it meant survival. It meant being where we should be in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? So the importance behind it outweighs the actual goal itself.
It's not a season to remember, really, though, was it? Again, you know what I mean? So we'll keep this one brief.
Yeah, I mean, we only wanted to just wrap it up because we were literally chocker on Sunday.
Dave's going on holiday as well.
Yeah. So
I've got an idea for a boss video, which I mentioned before.
We'll do that.
And I could do this with positions as well, Dave.
That's what you were talking about.
Basically, the idea I've got for a video is it's just going to be called Shit Everton Goalies. So you can work that one out, but we'll leave that one for another day. But that'll be fun, I think.
Can I put Tim Howard in it?
Whoa.
Anyway.
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
That's fine. He's going on. He's top of the list. Yeah. So, courtesy of James Tarkovsky, I am going to Tunisia for the week. Come Saturday. So
thanks everyone for watching throughout the season. It's always appreciated. We are coming up on our 600 video, aren't we, Dave?
Amazing.
Coming up to like 800,000 views.
You weirdos have watched nearly 600 videos of us. You know, lunatics.
Who was your player of the season? What was your goal of the season? What was your favourite game of the season? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
I did on blow myself up here, and I was going to say I did when I was in work on Tuesday. I went through all the comments on Sunday.
Your lunch.
On my lunch break, of course. I went through and replied to pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll try and go out of my way sometimes to do it. Sometimes it might be a day or two later because I'm hungover to fuck. Monday I was dying.
He's working and he's on his dinner. So
I'm working on my dinner, yeah.
So, Paul, cheers, it's been a privilege, mate.
Always, yeah. Coming up to our 5-year anniversary soon, Dave.
Christ.
It's in July, that.
Yeah, that's for murder.
It's only half a decade, Dave.
Yeah, so, let's wrap it up. So that, we're back in the summer because we'll have a few videos. I still need to get that suitcase looked at with all the programs and shit.
Yeah, that's content. Yeah, we've got other stuff. Dave, there's your scooter.
Yeah, no.
Wow, it's all sorts in here, isn't it?
It's a cave.
Fucking Michael Skeletor still fucking hiding behind the couch.
His head is probably. So up to fucking toffees.
Colin Chong.
See us in the summer.
Buffalo Bill. Put the lotion in the basket.